Let me officially invite you to your own excuses. You haven't started a YouTube channel because you do not have a good camera, or you do not have a laptop, you do not have an aesthetically pleasing background, and you do not have someone to help you shoot. You still don't have professional lightings, and you do not have, you don't have anything. Actually, you do not have money, do you? All these are valid reasons not to get you started. All you need to start your channel now are these three things: quality videos, quality audios, and good lighting. There's something that is going to make your video look low class. It's going to make your video look unpleasant. It's going to make you look like you're filming from a jungle in a third world country. Well, that looks abusive, but I am from a third world country, and that is lighting. Lighting is very essential. It's very crucial. It's something that you really are going to get concerned if you're already not concerned about. Okay, that's because when you look at other people's video, they're going to pop. A video with good lighting pops. Okay, it looks so pleasant, it looks so lovely, it's so nice to look at. But when you film your first video, second video, or whichever number of videos you have, lighting is something that is going to make you doubt yourself. And I'm here to tell you that actually you do not need professional lighting. You just need good lighting. Okay, and good lighting can come from any source. And for instance, right now I am shooting with natural light in a very badly lit house, okay, or in a house with poor lighting, if that one makes sense. And I am able to come up with a video like this, which tells you that it's something you can achieve. I am at the window right now, and I do not have a tripod, by the way, to make this clear. So do not come saying that you're not starting your channel because you do not have a tripod. Actually, my phone is standing against a window, so you can do that with your phone, and which is good because it makes your video much more stable as opposed to holding it. Because when you're holding it and you're making all these body movements, if you look at me, you're going to realize that I'm not steady. I keep moving, which is going to of course destroy the quality of my video. So make sure that you do not complain about not having a tripod. Try to take advantage of what you have in your possession, and everybody has a window, I assume. I am yet to see someone without a window. And if you do not have a window, then you have a floor. By the way, I can place this phone on the ground and make a video. Actually, I just did. Yes, so I will show you a short clip of me putting my phone down on the ground and filming something. So do not say that that's the reason why you're not going to be starting. So still on the case of lighting, if your house is poorly lit like mine, we say that you can go to the window and try to film from there and take advantage of natural light. However, if you do not have a window that can be useful, because I understand some houses are built in some I'm not here to talk bad about anyone, but I know there are houses whose windows are facing certain directions where it doesn't allow light, and it cannot be useful to you. If you are one of those people, then you can try to take advantage of your own light, the lights that you use in your house. I am telling you, it is not complicated. For example, watch this. Okay, this is electricity. This is my bulb, my bulb, the one that I usually use, a regular bulb, nothing special, nothing unique, nothing new. It's just a normal bulb that you're using in your house. So you can use this one and you're still gonna film a very pleasant video, and actually this even looks much better. But that's because my house doesn't allow enough natural light to get inside. However, I have a clip, this one that I have shot outside, and you can see how I was taking advantage of natural light. I also have this other clip from another channel that I shot inside the house, a different house though, that was allowing light to get inside. So you have all these options, and it's up to you to make a choice to start, because lighting is not an excuse. Tripod is not an excuse. If you are a woman, it gets even worse and worse and worse, because women have a lot of self-esteem issues. You need some boost to your self-esteem so that you can feel worth, so you can feel like you actually deserve to be doing something. If you are a lady and you're looking to start a YouTube channel, I am sorry to inform you that you're not going to be able to look as you would wish to look, like your favorite influencer, like your favorite YouTuber. You're gonna have to start from where you are, and that is why I have come here in this headscarf, okay, so that you can see, so that you can have a picture in mind of what you can actually do and be able to show up and be able to feel confident, okay. So because a lot of these people you're looking up to, a lot of these YouTubers you admire, a lot of these hairstyles that you see them in, most of them are doing reviews of their hairs, and those who are not doing reviews of their hair, majority of them either have another source of income, or maybe they have somebody who is supporting them, or maybe they have been creating videos for a long time, and so they have accumulated, they have saved up enough money to be able to present themselves as they do. As for you who is starting now with nothing at all, you're going to have to be confident in yourself and just come up, be authentic. By the way, there is a deficit of authenticity, or there's a deficit of authenticity in the world. And if you come out authentic, you're going to realize that you will attract an audience who is going to love you as you are. They're going to love you with your flaws, okay? They're going to grow with you from ground zero to a point where your lifestyle has changed, or maybe you are now able to afford things that makes you think are worth of YouTube, all right? So if you are having good content, it really doesn't matter this much how you look like, what hair you're wearing, how expensive your makeup is. It doesn't matter when you are starting out. It doesn't matter when you're starting out, because other than how you'll be looking like, there's going to be a lot of mistakes that you're going to be making, or when it comes to your videos, you're going to be making a lot of mistakes when it comes to lighting, for instance. You're going to be making a lot of mistakes when it comes to editing. You're going to be flopping on a lot of things, so that one is not going to be something that should be worrying you. Worry more about making your videos more pleasant. Worry more about delivering what you're trying to give to your clients. Worry more about other things, but not that one. So 3 years ago, when I was thinking about quality videos, I thought that I need the most expensive gadget. I thought maybe I need an iPhone of some sort, or maybe I need some sort of phone, whatever kind of phone that you could think that you might need to give or to produce quality videos. However, I was wrong, because 3 years ago I had an Android phone that I started my first channel with, and I was always thinking to myself that my videos are not this good because I do not have an iPhone. And guys, let me tell you that it's 3 years later, I am still having an Android phone, and it's the one that I'm using to create this video. So do not delay your success because you're thinking that you deserve more than you already have. What you have is what you need to make the next step. So a good phone, when you think of a good phone that you can use to create content, we are thinking about, hold on a second. So you are thinking about a good camera, you're thinking about a good display, you're thinking about good enough storage, and you're thinking about a powerful battery that can last you for enough time. So let me tell you something, those are things that you're going to overthink the most, especially when you say a good camera. A lot of people are going to start looking at something that could produce something that looks similar to a professional camera, which will delay you, and it's going to give you a reason to not start today because you're going to be comparing things. Don't compare your camera with anybody's camera. What you have is what you have, and actually you cannot rely on somebody else's gadget to start creating content. So when I say good camera, the one that you use to take those selfies that you post on your status, the one that you're using right now to watch me, that is the good camera. Do this. Go to your specs, go to your specs and check if your phone is up to this standard that I'm going to be telling you. If your camera is anywhere above 12 megapixels, then that phone is enough for starting content creation. If it is anywhere above 12 MP, that phone is enough for you to start creating content. If your phone has a full display, what we call a HD, if it has a high definition display, then that phone is enough for you to start creating content. However, if it doesn't have a HD display, then you do not need to worry, because you are already used to using that phone. That's what you usually use on a daily basis. Hence, you're able to focus when you're using that phone. So do not give yourself an excuse that, oh, my display is very small, I cannot be able to this and that. No, you can be able to this and that, and you can be able to do everything within that display that you are having. If your phone has anything beyond, let me tell you something. Last 3 years ago, when I was starting, the phone that I started with had 1 GB RAM. A 1 GB RAM, you guys. It was very hectic to create content with that phone. It's not something I would recommend still. However, if that's the kind of phone you have, then you're gonna have to work with what you have. It's going to disturb you, by the way, to be honest with you, because I'm not here to try and make it look easy for you. I'm trying to make it realistic. You can literally almost not be able to create a 10 minutes video on a phone with 1 GB of RAM. So you might want to consider creating shorts. If you have a phone with very, very small memory, you might want to consider creating short, because a short needs to be 30 seconds long, and that's something you can achieve within memory. So what I'm trying to tell you is there is no limitation to what you have. It can help you make a step. Even if you do not have enough storage, you are able to create videos nowadays, because it's not necessarily that you have to create a long video. Next, that we have not touched. Okay, before I move from that point of memory, enough memory is going to allow you do a lot of things other than saving your videos, which is the primary goal. You're also going to need to install a lot of apps that are going to help you with editing, and let's say you're going to need some AI tools, so you need to install a few things to make your content creation easier. All right. So I'm not trying to say that it's mandatory. For some, it's mandatory. For example, an editing app is a mandatory if you're going to be creating content. However, it's not a must that you have to install 10 more new apps. Only what is important to you and only what is possible for you to have at the moment. So that one is not an excuse. The other thing is a battery life. You need a phone with a longer battery life. However, if your phone has not enough, cannot last you long, your battery cannot last you long, it's not an excuse for you to not start your channel today. This is what you can do if your battery dies fast. Then you must consider, or maybe you'll have to consider, creating indoor content. That means that you're creating content like what I am doing right now. I am creating in the house, not because my battery is bad. You can do the same thing and create from the house. This allows you to rest for a bit as you allow your phone to charge, so that you can get back again and continue with your video. So I think I've said enough about what you need as far as good quality videos is concerned, and we can move to the next topic, which is good audio. Now, good audio is a very simple topic, as you all are going to realize, because a lot of phones that we are having nowadays have very, very nice audios. So for example, right now I am just using nothing. I am recording with no any addition. I don't have a microphone. I'm not having a lapel. Well, I have a lapel. I own one, but I'm not using it, and I'm just using my phone audio, and it's going to be very much enough for me, which means that you still can do the same. You do not need any microphone, unless again you want to create content outside. For example, you want to do travel vlogs. If you want to do travel vlogs, you might need an additional audio aid because of the wind. Yeah, you might need a microphone, for instance, because of the wind. If you are talking outside and there's wind, then your voice is going to be blown away. You might need to have something extra. However, if you want to create vlogs that are indoor kind of vlogs, or maybe that you're going to do maybe inside a mall or wherever, you might realize that you don't necessarily need to have a microphone. Also, if you are lucky enough to be able to have an access to 2 phones, that makes it much easier, because you can be holding your phone closer to you. For example, let me show you. Saying, for example, this is my second phone and this is my phone case. You can hold it closer to you. You can try to record like this. You're recording the video and then you're recording your audio here, and it's just, you will then go to, while editing, you're going to merge them, and it's going to be much easier for you. However, it's a lot of work, but it's worth it if that's all you have for now. I think we are pretty much done with this video. Pretty much have said a lot of things that you need. You only need 3 things. You need good lighting, which you have tackled. You need a quality video, which you have done, and you need good audio, which you've already done. And actually, that's all you need to start your channel today. Do not let the devil give you excuses. Do not let your mind trick you to think that you're not worthy of starting, or you're not in this category, or maybe you don't look like anybody else that you might be admiring. They did not look like so when they were starting. They had to start from somewhere, and you have to start from somewhere, and you will never learn unless you have started. Next time you'll see me, I'll be talking about how you can do, what you can do to improve your aesthetic when you're shooting, so that maybe if you feel like your space is not as pleasing as you would like it to be, AI has made it easier for us, and you can achieve that without actually having an aesthetically pleasing home. You can shoot a very pleasing video with a very pleasing, beautiful background without having that one for yourself. So see you in that video.